Russia resumes offensive operations in Ukraine. Ukraine's Commander-in-Chief General Oleksandr Syrsky said Russian forces have resumed offensive operations across several frontline sectors. The statement follows reports of increased battlefield activity as weather conditions improve in eastern Ukraine. The renewed offensive activity reflects a continuation of Russia's military objectives, with Ukrainian officials warning that Moscow is maintaining its operational tempo. According to Syrsky, the scale of planned recruitment indicates preparation for sustained military operations rather than any reduction in combat activity. In 2026, Russia plans to recruit another 409,000 servicemen. This means one thing: the enemy is not abandoning its intentions and continues to prepare for further aggression against Ukraine, Syrsky said. Ukrainian military reports indicate that Russian forces have intensified attacks on the Pokrovsk axis and are advancing in the directions of Sloviansk and Kramatorsk. Ukrainian officials also report limited movement in the gray zone near the border of the Sumy region, where Russian units are attempting to improve their tactical positions. According to Ukrainian assessments, the increase in Russian activity has coincided with seasonal changes, with improved weather enabling more consistent offensive operations. Poor terrain conditions during winter months had previously constrained maneuverability in several areas of the front. The developments come amid broader geopolitical dynamics that may influence Russian decision-making. Rising global prices for oil and natural gas, linked in part to tensions involving Iran, are viewed by Kyiv as a factor that could support Russia's ability to sustain its military campaign. President Volodymyr Zelensky addressed the issue of potential negotiations, stating that recent signals from the United States suggest talks could resume in the near future. In recent days, we have received signals from the American side that negotiations may soon resume. But with what attitude will the Russian side come to these negotiations this time? Zelensky said. He added that Ukraine must ensure that Russia does not enter any negotiations from a strengthened position. It depends on all of us to ensure that the Russians do not come to these negotiations with the feeling that their position has been greatly strengthened. And not only because of the situation around Iran, which is causing an increase in global oil prices, Zelensky said. Russian forces are currently relying on small unit tactics, including infantry groups operating with limited armored support. Ukrainian artillery and drone units continue to target these formations, as well as fortified positions and logistical elements. The operational environment remains shaped by the widespread use of unmanned aerial systems, which both sides employ for reconnaissance, targeting, and strike missions. Ukrainian commanders report that artillery effectiveness depends heavily on drone-based observation and real-time fire correction. The renewed offensive activity in eastern Ukraine follows months of positional fighting, with limited territorial changes.